everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood hanger hobbit here, and welcome to the second part of the buying guide. They got screwed up because Gaijin's not doing it the same way as they did last year. Yeah, sorry if my voice is a little froggy or the microphone sounds a little echoey, because, yeah, Relive don't like the freaking mixing board I got, so I'm having to use my streaming mic. And yeah, I was planning on doing USSR and Britain. Then Gaijin dropped it that, no, guess what's going to be on sale? America, USSR, and Japan. They just kind of skipped Britain right there. I don't know why. That's the first time they've ever done it that way. But hey, I need to get this sucker out quick. So, froggy voice or not, we're going to go ahead and jump right on into that sucker because I don't want anybody to miss the sale because there's some good stuff in the sale. And let's start with the Russians. Starting at tier 2. Cannon Chaika. Oh, yes. This one, I've got a love-hate relationship with it. It's incredibly fun, but if you get a really bad ping, it can hurt. It can hurt a lot. But on the positive note, you can get the rockets and set it up for an air burst. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, people will be cursing you so much when you do that. Yes. If you like biplanes, yeah, I would say probably go for this one, just for the sheer fun factor. Good Lord. I hope you like to be a rodeo clown, though, because this is a bird that you got a rodeo clown. Because you're not going to be chasing people down. You got to let them come to you. But when they dive on you, you just whip that sucker on a dime and then give them some cheeky breakies. Oh, yes. Most fun. Now, back in the day, this was the only Cannon Chaika in the game. And it still has a few advantages over the Cannon Chaika you get in the tree. People have asked me, what's the difference between the Type 28 and the Type 27? Right here. See this? That's a wooden wing. Yeah, it's not made out of fabric. That means it can turn a bit tighter and dive a bit better than the regular one. But should you get it over something else? Probably not. Honestly, there ain't much that this does that you can't do with the one in the tree. And we've also got the Cannon Chaika and this little baby at the same BR. Oh yes, the P40E1. This baby, oh, if you've flown a P40, you know exactly how this baby handles. Oh, it brings the firepower. As you can see, I put some pretty flames on mine because I love it so. And anytime I really love a bird, I just have to decorate it. Yeah. Unfortunately, this gets the early war belts. It doesn't get the late war belts, so you don't have all that API goodness. But I found the ground target belts do start quite a bit of fires. And if you're one of those that also plays ground forces, guess what? Yep, it gets booms. So you can also use it as close air support and give people some booms. There you go. Look at them pretty booms. So yes, it can do double duty. I would say this is a pretty good one to have. The only problem is that this tier, there's so many good ones. The Russians have some of the best premiums. So honestly, it would be hard to pick one that I would just say, yes, that above all others. I mean, I have my own personal bias, which you'll see in a minute. But yeah, this is still a dang good bird. Say hello to the Stalin Cane. Yeah, anybody saw Joseph's 2000 video on this knows it can do pretty good. Or seen my video on it where I racked up an ace in this monster. Yeah, this thing, it can kick some booties. Oh, heck yes. Just keep it on that armored target belt. Stay away from the universal. Way too much of the FIT garbage rounds. I like to use armored targets and air targets together. Oh, it's a slice of loveliness. And guess what? It gets the meme rockets. Yes, it does. So if you want to throw out some rockets and enjoy some memes, yeah, set those to about a 600 meter range before they go boom, and laugh most heartily when people go, wait a minute, he wasn't even close. How come he killed me? Yeah, it's called an air burst. Yes. Oh, you do have to do a bit of side climbing though, because, yeah, this and the P-40, not great on the climb rate. But, oh, good Lord, once you get up there, this baby can kick some serious booty. This is what a hurricane should be. Yeah, if you want some low-tier fun, I would definitely put this one in a check-it-out list. But at Tier 2, this is my own personal bias. The P-39K1. I honestly don't know why you don't see more of these in the game. Good freaking grief, this thing is a monster. 37 millimeter dart gun, 2 12.7s, 4 7.62s. That is a metric buttload of DACA. And yeah, don't let that at height 3,900 meters fool you. I've had this thing up to 6 kilometers and it handled it just fine. You just have to watch the dive speed a bit. About 640, 650, you better be pulling up. You can't hit the friggin' 800 kilometers an hour like you can in a P-39M. But the K1, oh, she can kick some serious booty. Yeah, if I only had to get one at Tier 2, it would be this lovely monster. Oh, heck yeah. Now let's go ahead and look at the higher BR birds. Starting with, the P-39's big brother. Yeah, if you want a good grinder for the Soviets, there's 2 of them in this tree that's a really good grinder, and this is one of them. Look at that climb rate, nearly 20 meters per second. Yeah, 4 12.7s, and if I'm not mistaken, it gets the good belts. Yes, it does. Yes, it gets filled with API lusciousness. Oh, and believe me, that does make a difference, especially when you run up against the bombers. Yeah, you only get 1,000 rounds, not 3,000 like with the other one, but yeah, you really, if you're easy with the ammo, she can do the work. She can definitely kick some booties. This one, on the other hand, oh, God, back in the day, the 2015 winter event, I had so much fun with this bird. I was just jingle bombs, watch Key 44s get blowed away. Oh, it was so fun. Unfortunately, it has one itty-bitty tiny, gigantic, huge freaking fail on it right now. Right here. The tail. I don't know what Gaijin's done, but the tail right now is made out of spun glass. Anybody throws anything that way, you lose tail control. So yeah, this thing quickly becomes very frustrating very quick. Also, they've nerfed the bomb load, so now you can't even take out one single base with this. Nope. It'll still hang on at about 10%, which is quite annoying. So yeah, if I was going to be doing bombers, it wouldn't be in this. It's sad because I loved it. I mean, look at that. I've got an ace crew from all the jingle bombing I did during the 2015 event. But nah, you just can't do that anymore. You really can't. And it's sad. It makes me very sad. Oh, but look at this. It's old Chubby's cousin, Ivan. Look at the pretty flames I put on there because he starts so many fires. Yes, big fat Ivan. He comes and smacks them with the cheeky breekies. And unlike old Chubby, guess what? Yes, if you like to do ground forces or that last guy runs into space, look at the size of them booms. Yes, you can bring down the boom booms. The only problem is, though, occasionally Ivan gets stuck with USA teams. And when you get stuck at USA teams, oh, it's going to hurt. Yeah, don't mistake it, though. Oh, Ivan can still do the work. You're just going to have to do you some side climbing and be prepared to carry the entire team on your shoulders because, yeah, USA teams stink on ice. That said, if I only had to get one for Tier 3, it would probably be this beauty. She can climb decently, not great, but that dive and that top speed and that firepower. Oh, it is so good. I have had so many ace matches in this monster. Oh, she makes me happy. She really does. And let's go ahead and show this, since they tend to bring back the packs during the Christmas sale. And I'll be honest with you guys, the only reason I have this thing is because I wanted Daddy's Girl, and this was in the same pack with Daddy's Girl. Yeah, problem is the guns. Look at all that FIT, tons and tons of FITs. And see, unlike something like the Stalin cane that can back that up with the good old 50 cals, that's all you got. So when these things decide to go sparky diddy spark spark, you got nothing else to throw. Yeah, if you're seriously thinking about this, yeah, try the one in the tree, see how your ping is. Personally, I would say pass. Yeah, just go ahead and get old Ivan over here. Yeah, get Ivan or the Swift Stout Snake. Either one of those will be so much more fun than trying to deal with the poor Lala. Yeah, the Lala is not good. No, it's not good at all. Now let's move on over to the Japanese. Yes, jump in the Japanese Air Force. Let's start with the low ones. Oh, the Japsair. How I love this bird. Good grief, this thing is a freaking monster. Oh man, it's got a decent climb for its BR. The firepower is insane. Good dive. Oh, you will raffle stomp so much in this. You will have an absolute blast. Can't remember which belts. Oh yes, it gets the API lusciousness. I knew there was a reason why I love this bird so much. Oh yes, API lusciousness at 2.7 PR. Heck yes. I would say definitely grab the Japsair. This thing is fun. Although, if you have to choose between one or the other, 109 Samurai Edition. Oh, now it's not as easy to use as the Japsair, I'll be honest. The Japsair, you can spray and pray all day long and not run out of ammo with the Japsair. This one, you only get 120 rounds in those cannons, so you need to make them count. Split your guns. This is crucial. You see, the FFM has a lower velocity than your MGs over here. So if you're shooting at more than like 300 meters, you're going to miss with one or the other. That's not good. No. What you do, hit them from long range with these babies right here, and then when you get up close, give the kill shots with these babies. You do it that way, that ammo load is not a problem. And look at that climb rate. Yes. Oh, did I mention that when you get Japanese only maps, it gets an air spawn? Oh, mama. Yeah, this thing, you will be above everybody so quickly. It climbs like a homesick angel. It's got good dive. It's decent on the agility. Its energy retention is lovely. Oh, yes. If I had to choose between Japsair or Samurai, I'd pick the Samurai. But that's me personally. If you're more the spray and pray type, go for the Japsair. If you want to be like a surgeon and just slice them out of the sky, yes, the Samurai. Now this one, oh, yeah. That's my personal skin. Takes a minute to load. The Putin Scoot. You know, I've heard so many people say they can't use the Putin Scoot. But I just so love breaking a mighty wind upon the enemy and watching their planes just explode. You hit with those 40 millimeters, there's just pieces everywhere. And look at that climb rate at 2.3 BR. Honestly, the only thing that will ever get above you is the CW21. That's it. Everything else don't have a prayer. And this can actually outturn the CW21. So if it comes down to just you and a 21, yeah, I'd put my money on the Putin Scoot if it's flown by a good pilot. Yeah, the 21 is a good bird, but it's not going to outturn a Key 44. Not a chance in hell. This is another bird. You really got to keep those guns split, because you only get 20 rounds. That's 10 poots. And you need to be close. I mean, 200 meters is probably the farthest you should shoot these suckers. So what you need to do is go use these right here at the top, which can kick some serious booty. Those whole 5s are 12.7, and with tracers, man, they start fires. They start a lot of fires. So use them suckers till you get within poot range. And then when you get about 200 meters, give them a mighty poot. Yes. Now this thing's going to be super cheap. So yeah, this might be a fun toy, but you just have to remember, you're going to have to get into knife fighting range. If you're not comfortable getting within 200 meters of your enemy, this ain't for you. But believe me, when you get close and you let these suckers rip, oh, when the mighty wind lets loose and the wings fly off like pretty butterflies, you will feel so happy and you will laugh most heartily. This bird. Oh, this bird. I know so many people that love it and say it's a good bird. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's the fact I have never liked the Ho 5 cannons. The problem is, these freaking Ho 5s, they've got an insanely fast fire rate, but they don't shoot. They squirt. I mean, the velocity is just terrible. Your bullets go meow, meow, meow. So yeah, trying to get all 4 guns to hit at the same place, dang near impossible. Every time I end up flying this stupid thing, I end up with like a full load of cannons and just using my MGs. Because the MGs actually end up doing more work than those stupid cannons. They're just terrible. The velocity is too slow and they spark like mad. Now, if you're one of those people that can use the Ho 5s, go for it. But, man, look at the battle rating though. 3.7 BR, tier 2. Problem is, it's always going to get up tiered and get put into matches with birds that are frankly much, 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 much better. So, yeah, I would probably say pass. No. Let me show you why. Right here. A7M1. 4.7 BR. Oh my God, are those MGs on point. They are insanely on point right now. Put ground target belts in these things. Everything you shoot at will catch on fire. I'm serious. It's as bad as the old 7.62 Shikazas was. You point at anything, pull trigger, instant flames. Oh, it feels so good. This is another one where I end up with, at the end of the friggin' thing, I've got nearly full cannon rounds because, screw the cannons. I got flamethrowers. Why would I need the stupid cannons? Forget the cannons. Use the flamethrowers. The nice thing is, once you've run out of MGs, you'll still have 400 rounds. And the Type 99 Model 2 is not like the Ho 5s. It's actually pretty decent. Yeah, especially if you get around 400 meters. Yeah, load up universal belts or tracers. It will tear some bootsies up, man. It'll make a mess. It's damn good. Yeah, this one I can't recommend highly enough. This baby is a great grinder, makes good money, great handling, decent in a climb, good in a dive, great high energy. Oh, yes. Now, this is another mixed bag. Personally, I've had a blast with it. I have had so much fun with the 190 Samurai Edition. It's been fun as heck. I mean, good lord, to get an air spawn on a Japanese map with friggin' 151s and FFMs? Oh, heck yes. I have a blast. I end up just running stealths on the 7.92s and then just keeping the guns together because honestly I never use a 7.92, so the heck with them. I'm just basically throwing them away. You got 680 cannon rounds, dude. I mean, good lord, who cares? If you keep them split, load tracers up on it. You can use it to kill off a few ground targets when the last guy runs to space. But, you This one, it really depends. Do you like the way 190s handle? Because the A5 is a classic 190. Roll rate from hell, lousy elevator. So you're going to have to do everything roly-poly. You're not going to be able to just yank and turn with stuff like a Mustang. But do remember, you cannot break your flaps. These flaps are completely unbreakable. I have popped these flaps at over 650 kilometers an hour. No problem. You cannot break the flaps on a 190 in this game. So if worse comes to worse and you absolutely positively have to make a turn, pop them flaps and hang on, buddy, because it's going to blow some of your speed. But you will get that sucker to turn. But if I had to choose between one or the other, I'd take the A7M1 over the 190 because, it's just more versatile. Oh, the beautiful silver swan. This is another bird that I used to absolutely adore. I used to love her, now I had to kill her. What's the problem? They have nerfed that 37 millimeter into the ground. I do not know if it's that server-side bug that's affecting the Hispanos. I don't know if they did it on purpose. But I have had freaking B-25s suck down the entire ammo load, and I not even get a crit. I am not shitting you. Not even a crit. 37 millimeters. I'm sitting there just going pound, 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 and I can see them hitting. I can see them slamming home. All I'm getting is hit, 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 spark, spark, hit, spark, 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 spark. Black puff, I'm dead. Oh, nothing will make you more PO'd than to be lined up and just pound and pound and pound and pound, and your guns do abso-freaking-lutely nothing. No. Until they fix that, no, avoid this one. This one will make you sad. Because when it does work, it feels wonderful. One hit from that 37 and they explode. But the problem is you only get 25 rounds and maybe 1 out of 10 work. And them's not good odds. Them's not good odds at all, especially in a bird that can't turn. No, I would pass. Now they often offer the packs for sale, so I'll go ahead and show you this one. The A6M5 Co. It's got the Mod 2. It's got the 7.7s. Yeah. This thing, it is tier 4, so you can deal with doing some high tier grinding in it. But honestly, it's not really any better than the A6M5 in the tree. It's about the same pretty much across the board. And not nearly as good as the A6M5 Atsu either, because at least that one gets that killer 13 millimeter flamethrower. I still don't understand why they even made this a premium. I really don't. It doesn't have any real differences between this one and the one in the tree. Other than the paint job. And even the paint job ain't really that different. I mean, at least Boris the IL-2 had a really nice paint job on it. Why this one's a premium? Your guess is as good as mine. But personally, at 4.7, A7M1, FW190. Both of those kick more booty than that. Oh, but if you want a tier 4 grinder, here you go. Type 99 Mod 2s plus Type 99 Mod 1s put together. What I usually do is I put stealth on the Mod 1s and I put ground targets on the Mod 2s. See, that way the one that's higher velocity, see, and here's how you tell. Go down to the tracers. Look, 588 meters per second, that's the Mod 1s. Go to the other one, 750 meters per second, that's the Mod 2s. So what I like to do is on the higher velocity one, I run stealth. That gives me the HEFs. And then on the lower velocity one, I run the ground targets, which is the APIs. The reason I do that is, if I'm hitting with the lower velocity, I guarantee I'm hitting with the higher velocity. So that way I'm using the lower velocity to aim, and the higher velocity just comes along for the ride. That way I get that weight of shot. And with me throwing both HEF and API, even if their server decides to act buggy, something's going to kill it. Guarantee you, with HEF and API slamming at the same time, something's going to break. Oh, yes. And with this much ammo, yeah, you can throw. You can seriously throw. You just have to watch your dive speed. That's the one thing in this. This thing does not like to go over about 600 kilometers an hour. The second you start hitting that, your behind better be pulling up. But other than that, oh, she is a little monster. She definitely kicks some booty. Of course, we're going to be getting a Tier 4 in our freaking Christmas event, so hey, you might want to just go ahead and use that if it turns out to be any good. But yeah, I got no problem with this. I've had a lot of fun with it. Well, I hope this helps everybody pick out their little Christmas prezzies. Next one will be Britain, China, and Italy. Be sure to like and share, and I hope to see you up there in the clouds grinding the event along with me. Have a good one, y'all.